Hey everybody, gonna do a little review on the humane animal trap by Gingbau. Now this is a really cool trap. I've only had it a couple of days, and I do have a fairly large sized barn here with all kinds of goods in it right here that I don't want to get rat chewed or destroyed or anything like that. So I've been trapping these rats and I've been getting rid of them. I take them a couple miles away. I let them go in the woods so they can still be alive, because my wife doesn't want me to use a humane trap to shoot them. So let me tell you a little something about the trap here. It does work very effectively. The only drawback from this particular trap is that the mechanism here up on the top, as you can see, I have it set right on the edge of the tip of this mechanism here. So it is literally right on that loop. It just takes a slight pressure on the little gang plate in there, and once that's left, the little spring right here locks the trap down, the bar closes on it and falls down to the bottom so they can't kick the door open against the spring, and it works perfectly. Now, as you can see, I put a paper towel on the ground here, because once you trap the rat and they eat your bait, they're going to piss and poop all over the place inside of here, and it makes a poopy mess that you don't want. So what you do is, the first time I did it, they kind of made a mess, and on the second time I did it, it worked perfectly. The paper towel will absorb all their pee, and also the poop sticks to the paper towel. So that'll help keep it clean in the area we're going to put the trap. I put a little piece of Pepperidge Farm sausage over here. This stuff is really stinky. It totally attracts them really good, and they come right to it. Even though I've got a bunch of mothballs in here, they can totally smell that, and they come right to it. So what I'll do is maybe I'll make a follow-up video and show you that I am catching the rats, though. I took some still photos of it, and maybe I'll upload those as well one of these days. But the Gingbau, yeah, the Gingbau humane animal cage here trap works perfectly, and I do recommend it highly. I did get this out of an Amazon box for $5, and it's already trapped 2 rats in 2 days. So it does work really well. No drawbacks or complaints with it. Very lightweight, very easy to reload and reset. It's kind of difficult to figure out, but once you understand how the mechanism works, you got to raise this bar to begin with. When you get it, this thing will be sticking straight up. Or I'm sorry, it was actually sticking. It was bent along the curtail of the cage. You have to bend once you get the cage. You have to bend this little piece right here. This bar, this looping bar, you have to bend it straight with this so that the cage door will stay open. Because when you get it, it's actually bent and the cage door is closed and it's bent against the top of the cage, and you'll probably be trying to figure out, how do I get this thing to work? You have to bend this rod right here straight, or put it up where the cage door can get in, where the animals can come in. I don't want it too high, because I want this thing to be as closed as possible so that it'll snap shut on them when I want it to. And then, like I said, reset this pin right here to right on the edge of that loop, so that even with the slightest pressure, it'll spring the trap. Now, I also added, this did not come with it, but as you can see, there's a little snap ring clip with a piece of meat on it. The first time I put the bait in there, they just took it. So attaching the bait to the clip, and then clipping the clip on the little A angle piece of iron right in there, this little A piece right here that comes over, you see the clip right here, and you see the little A shaped thing. I clip it right onto that, which is attached to the plate. So when they pull on this piece of meat, or they move the ring, they try to get that piece of meat off the ring, it pulls on the gang plate and snaps the trap shut. Hopefully that'll help you get some more usefulness out of the trap if you have a problem with rats in your barn or anything like that. The Gingbau trap definitely works, and I do recommend it. It's an A+, so good luck.